Good morning, everybody. Let's go over the games happened on January 13th, Monday. We got 6 games. The first one is the Timberwolves beat the Wizards 120-106. You know, the Wizards, they're a great team to play against when you're struggling, when you need some confidence back. The Wolves, they've been struggling all season compared to last year, 21-18 with this win. Now 8th seed. Edwards finally has a good game. Goes for 41 points, 5 threes, 8 for 8 from the line, 7 assists. Here we go. He's getting those assists here versus a bad Wizards team. 3 steals and a block. Dante DiVincenzo, he's starting and he's getting him and Mike Conley at this point. They're sharing the minutes. So if Dante gets 28, Mike Conley is not going to get 25. So Mike Conley, unless there's a back-to-back, he's not relevant. Same thing with, I think also Naz Reid. He's just not getting that. He's not getting that minutes. Dante, meanwhile, he's a must roster. He didn't have the best game here, but still had hit 3 threes. He took 11 threes here and a steal. Julius Randle had 20 points and 10 rebounds. When Rudy, he's just not another guy this year. His regression has been pretty crazy. He's not blocking shots. He's still grabbing rebounds. Rudy is the 95th ranked player. Still averaging 10.5 rebounds, but just 1.5 blocks. If he's not giving you 2.5 blocks, his value really, that's 80%. That's 80% of his value, right? The rebound is maybe 15%. Well, actually, he's a good field goal guy, but only 6 attempts a game. Jaden McDaniels had 1 block here and 8 rebounds. Let's look at the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma finally has a game where he scored over 20 points, but it goes 1 for 4 from the line, 9 for 21 from the field. If you pound team efficiency, no problem. He also had 3 steals as well. Alex Sarr had a big one. 2 steals and 2 blocks. Even added 5 assists. Hit 3 threes, but efficiency is going to be a problem for him moving up forward this season. At least 13 points here. Jordan Poole also had a good one. 20 points, 4 threes, 4 assists, 2 steals and a block, but had 5 turnovers. Bila Coulibaly, it's just with everybody healthy and playing, he still played 35 minutes here, but the usage is low. And just had 1 steal, but hit 2 threes. But with Wizards, now, you still have Malcolm Brogdon out. So Carrington starts and plays 34 minutes. He just doesn't do anything other than give you maybe 4 assists a game. So, yeah, there's no point. He's not a must roster. You could have, if there's a back-to-back, right, you look at him, Corey Kispert could be a good 3-point streamer, but he only got 17 points when everybody's healthy. And we still don't have Brogdon, The next one isn't a really bad one. The Warriors lost. You can't really play around in the West. With this loss, the Warriors now, they are officially the 12th seed. They're even behind the Spurs. Yeah. They're still in there. But it's not looking great. Given how the last 20 games, because they started off the season hot. Steph Curry, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 threes. An okay game from him. But, Curry this year, the regression has also been pretty crazy. If you want to buy low on Curry, don't throw like a first-round player at him. Right? That's not buy low. You throw like a top 30, top 40-ish. Maybe do a 2-for-1 top 40 player plus a top 70 player. Or top 40 plus top 60. He's not scoring a lot, first of all. He's getting the assist, which is nice. But is he getting steals? He's also a year older. But that's the thing, in fantasy, across 9 categories, he's still the 11th ranked player. Averaging 1.2 steals only and 23 points from the field. And only shooting 45% too. So actually, he's got a lot of room to go up, right? I don't know the last season he shot below 45 points. And also, he's getting probably double teamed a lot Seen, because the entire defense is literally zoomed in on him. So they just don't have a secondary guy. Well, Dennis Shooter plays just 24 minutes, 12 points. We still want to hold on to him. There's not much you can do. I think he's just too good to drop. Trayson Jackson Davis played 30 minutes, didn't really do much, but he's a must roster. And with Draymond Green out, they decided to start Buddy Hield. He had a great fantasy wise, like 4 steals and a block, but didn't shoot the ball well. The thing with him is you just don't know the minutes. If Steph Curry is ever out for an extended period of time, then Buddy Hield could have pretty good value. And Andrew Wiggins hit 4 threes and 20 points. Yeah, Wiggins he needs to be rostered. Same thing with, they also don't have Jonathan Kuminga here, who also needs to be rostered. For the Raptors, great wing. Scotty Barnes played. I don't know what's going on with RJ. Why he only played 26 minutes? Was he in foul trouble? Maybe. 15 points is okay for RJ in 26 minutes. But Scotty popped off with 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. The Raptors, they finally, this game, Emmanuel quickly is out. They just have crazy amount of injuries this year. And, again, they have nothing to play for. So I would be worried if we get to the end of the season, 13th seed. Can it make the 10th seed now? They're 10 games from out. So, yeah, I'll be worried if you got Scotty, you got RJ, you got Emmanuel quickly. How many games these guys gonna miss? RJ historically has been pretty durable. Scotty gets hurt sometimes, and Emmanuel quickly, we know how that he just gets hurt all the time. And now they're resting him, so it's gonna be a pain holding on to him. Grady Dick, with everybody out, he only played 23 minutes. Honestly, he's droppable for sure. Pirtle had a block, 13 point, 13 rebound. That's pretty good. We move on to the next one. Detroit beat the Rockets 24-119. Detroit, they're just a good team this year. Even losing Jaden Ivey, no problem. They're actually 8-2 in the last 10. One of the hottest teams in the NBA. 8-2 in the last 10? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And it's, pretty impressive. Beat the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. And Jalen Duren played just 20 minutes. He fouled out, so Isaiah Stewart got some extra minutes. But, both these guys, they're not really good fantasy players. Right? Jalen Duren got some hype maybe 2 years ago. And then his rookie year. Last year, he didn't have a good year. This year, we know. So, another DeAndre Ayton type of situation where a big man just doesn't get blocks. He can get a lot of rebounds and good field goal, but, yeah. How about Kate Cunningham? He's taking 36 points, 4 threes, 4 assists, and a steal. He's just being super, super. He's being just super, super good. It's crazy. Kate Cunningham, ranking-wise, across 9 category league, he's not ranked that high. He's a 40th ranked player, but why? Because he has 4.3 turnovers. But if we ignore the turnovers, if you just purely looking at his counting numbers, he's averaging 25 points. That's really good. 2.5 threes. That's really good. 9.4 assists. And 0.9 steals. Then maybe that could be more, but 0.8 blocks is also a lot. 6.6 rebounds. And he's not shooting the free throw that well, 80%. So it's really his efficiency. But counting numbers, my God, this man. And Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr., Malik Beasley only got 18 minutes coming off the bench, but he still hit 6 threes. So let's just continue to roster him. Let's write it out. There'll be games he gets 25 minutes or 30, right? Tim Hardaway Jr., we could also stream him for threes, but he's not a must roster. Ausar Thompson, he got 25 minutes. Yeah, in my opinion, he's a must roster because the upside, the defensive stats. If you tell me he's going to get 25 minutes moving forward. Now, there might be games he doesn't get 25, he only gets 20. So that's the concern. But, if you want defensive stats, it doesn't, you should have him on your roster. And Tobias Harris came back, had an okay game, had 3 steals, but, he doesn't really offer them. Other than efficiency, he doesn't really offer too much. Oh, my God, look at the minutes. The Knicks, Cat played 43 minutes, 26 points, 12 rebounds. Not the best game from Cat, but the points and the rebounds are still good. And Jalen Brunson played 39. Yeah, I don't know. The Knicks, at some point, these guys, you're running them to the ground. Jalen Brunson played 40, 31 points, 11 assists is amazing, but if kind of bad from the free throw line. 6 foot is okay, yeah. Mikal Bridges hit 6 threes. Surprised it didn't look for him more, right? When you're that hot from the field. 27 points, and Josh Hart had 14 rebounds. He had more rebounds than Cat, which is super impressive. And OG Anunoby, he just has not done anything. The minutes is great for OG, but he's just not getting the defensive stats either. He's still ranked fairly well, 65th ranked player, because these type of players, they don't turn the ball over. They get a bunch of 3-and-D guys. These guys in 9 category leagues, they're gonna have good. They're gonna look good, but yeah, I mean the defensive stats are kind of dipping for OG. Move on to the next one, the Grizzlies. Well, this is a great win for the young Rocket team at home, 118-120. And actually, after this win, the Rockets are second in the West, which is pretty tough to do. In the Western Conference, you play so many good teams, and Ja Morant, well, big game, he played 37 minutes, so that's good to know that they're still going to play him huge minutes, right, if needed. 29 points, 4 steals, and 4 threes is pretty good. Desmond Bane hit 4 threes, 25 points. He's been underwhelming. This is a really good game for him, but he only took 13 shots. Jaren Jackson Jr., 3 steals and a block, 17 points. Yeah, he just continues to be solid this year. Zach Edey, it's just tough to hold on to him. He had 6 fouls in his 23 minutes. In the modern NBA, when you have such a big guy out there, if the other team decided to cook him, right, have a little guard switched on him off, have him playing defense, it's going to be tough. He's going to commit some fouls. But he was a plus 11 in his 23 minutes, so they're going to play him. He's a good player. They're going to play him. I just don't know how many minutes. Yeah. For the Rockets, Jalen Green was cooking yesterday. 11 for 11 from the line, 5 threes, 42 points. I would use opportunities like this to sell Jalen Green. Because we have Jabari, like right now, the couple guys are out, so they're going to have to play him. But when everybody's healthy, they're still going to give Amen Thompson minutes. And Tari Eason is still out. So just sometimes Jalen Green doesn't even get minutes. He obviously has that upside. He can drop 40 points when he has it going on that night. Fred VanVleet also still only take 5 shots. If he punting points, I would be pretty aggressively going for Fred VanVleet, to be honest. I think he just accepted. He's not going to take a lot of shots. He only took 5 here. And Prong Shangung, the efficiency was kind of bad and also had 6 turnovers. But the counting numbers look good. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. And Amen Thompson, my God, ridiculous. We still have to try to sell high on him because he's a legit top 20, top 30 player playing 35 minutes a night. But when guys come back, he's gonna go back to the bench, maybe playing 20 minutes even sometimes, right? If he plays well, sure, 25, 30 minutes. But the minutes gonna be inconsistent. Dillon Brooks hit 2 threes and 4 steals, which is huge. They love Dillon Brooks. They're gonna play him, even though he was a minus 11 here. The next one is the Miami Heat and the LA Clippers, 98-109. Okay, the Miami Heat, they don't have anybody. They lost. No surprise there. And they also don't have Bam Adebayo here. So they started Kevin Love, only giving him 15 minutes. Okay, if Bam Adebayo continues to be out, Kel Ware is the guy that we need to pick up. He played 33 minutes here. 13 rebounds, a steal and a block. We might have another Hassan Whiteside situation. Who knows? If you give him 30 minutes, he can put up crazy good numbers. And our friend Nikola Jovic, he played really, really well last week. Overall, 1 for 10 here. Obviously not ideal, but if you want to hold, sure. Same thing with JJJ. I think as long as Jimmy Butler is out, these guys have some value. We don't know when Jimmy Butler comes back, right? Well, he's gonna come back at all. Tyler Hero did his thing with 32 points and 4 threes, and Terry Rozier had 11 points and no defensive stats. Terry Rozier has been pretty disappointing, I would say. He was a good player. He was putting up decent numbers when he was on the Charlotte Hornets. We look at the Clippers. Oh, excuse me. We look at the Clippers. great win, and they got Kawhi Leonard back. But for now, you just have to get Kawhi Leonard, and yeah, you just have to have him. He's not gonna be good short term, but he still had 2 steals in his 21 minutes. He's gonna ramp up, no worries. Meanwhile, Norman Powell continues to be just amazing. Hit 5 threes, 29 points, and 3 steals. Amazing. Not much else to say. If you cannot get back a top 30 player back for Norman Powell, don't bother, right? Even with Kawhi Leonard playing, getting usage, he's still gonna be a top 50, 60-ish type of player. He's also one of the biggest steals in the draft. People don't. He's probably getting drafted late. These type of players, he's a veteran, right? People don't really think he's going to pop off like this, but this year he's been just incredible. James Harden, 11 assists. The assist numbers are up. That's good. 6 threes. That's pretty crazy. 26 points. Really good game from him. And Chris Dunn, if you need assists and steals, all right, he's been starting, getting that 25 minutes around. So that's pretty good. Zubac, of course, also popped off with 21 points, 20 rebounds, and 2 blocks versus the Miami Heat team that don't really have anybody. Well, the next one, the Spurs embarrassed the Lakers. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama, he's coming. 23 points, 8 rebounds. We don't really care about we know Wemby is gonna put up numbers. 5 assists as well, 3 steals and 2 blocks. There's not one category this man cannot do, and I'm just surprised he missed a free throw. He's like 90% free throw this year as well. Just crazy good. If he can pick up a few more moves, because now he plays like a guard. If you can just learn some hook shots, that type of stuff, you get the ball to him inside the paint, boom, boom, couple moves, a hook shot, he'll be unstoppable. Maybe just too skinny is really what's holding him back. Maybe not holding him back is he can't really bang himself like Jokic does. Devin Vassell hit 5 threes. Yeah, it's good for all the Spurs guys. They're gonna play. They're trying to win. So Devin Vassell absolutely must roster right there. With Jeremy Sohan out, they started Stephon Castle. Like in the short term, we could trim him, but I think when Sohan comes back, he's not gonna start. He's not gonna get 35 minutes. Right, I thought maybe Stephon Castle is the guy they want to develop. They might give fewer minutes to Chris Paul, but they're trying to win. So having Chris Paul playing 30 minutes is very important. Chris Paul had a crazy good game with 10 assists and 4 steals. Yeah, assists, steals, that's what CP3 give you, and maybe some threes. Harris and Bombs, they also give him 30 minutes now. He could be a streamer. For the Lakers, obviously a really bad loss, but LeBron and AD at this age, well, AD is not old, but they're usually labeled as injury prone. But AD played a lot of games this year. 13 rebounds here, 2 steals and 2 blocks, 30 points, pretty good. LeBron also played a lot of games this year. 18 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 3. 7 turnovers is not ideal. And Austin Reeves, another game with 8 assists. With D'Lo gone, Austin Reeves, he's just been popping off left and right. Didn't shoot the ball well, but 8 assists is still very good, and 2 threes. Max Christie, 3-and-D guy, if you want him, sure, you can have him on your roster. And that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.